Well, welcome to Sunday Market Watch, where there are solid investment. I don't even know what to say. These rock cards are ridiculous. Don't beg the 30% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So this is something that was brought to my attention quite recently. Emancipated researchers are still floating at the plus mark here. Now, the fact that, your TCG Direct is up where it is, you're looking at $9 on the low end for these, and these just recently populated here. That's kind of something interesting to kind of keep an eye on here in terms of your Emancipated department. Secret Slayers, Dragites here. These are still $5. Unfortunately, Emancipator Friends is not of the holding of the value. But in terms of like all of your original Emancipator print stuff, you have some decent value to really be had here. Now, as we're going to go toggle into Secret Slayers here, boxes of the set are still $220. You can buy a German box for $92. I guess it's interesting. The Golden Lords are still holding at $33. It's actually interesting. We had a former market price at $44. It looks like people are just trying to fire sell these very quickly. I don't think that's going to hold too long there, that's for sure. Those are going to disappear pretty quickly. Snowdrops, these are down to 16s now? Yeah, $16 to $18. So the original printings didn't even fall that hard. That's very interesting to see. We've already talked about Snowdrop. I'm glad to see that these have pushed down, though, from the $20 that they were. So those are repopulating. Eureka Glamours, looks like these are pushing down as well, 12, 14, 15 bucks. So you got some repopulation actually happening back here in terms of those. That's pretty decent, honestly. Super Solemn Judgments from this set are still $3. You know, we just got another Super Solemn Judgment printing for this. Didn't budge. They're still doing the same thing. $3 here, and then of course Dragites still kind of doing their thing. Very, very interesting. Even your Elder Elixirs from this set are still $4. Like, absolutely amazing. Your Upstarts still $3. This set came out at like one of the ramp up points for, COVID, and it was amazing to see just like how much value actually still maintains in this set. I was also curious to type in Fossil and see what's going on back here with cards with Fossil in the name. Secret Fossil Dinos on limbs are still $38. Then you ramp up here, so you can get an Italian for $50. If you are trying to get English versions up this here, $70 light play, $60. You can get anywhere from the $60 range for the Fossil Dinos. That's kind of interesting, I suppose. And then, of course, your Fossil Dig purples, these are still money. This never changed. Fossil Warrior Skull Knights are still $9. That's great. Your reprint fossils are $5. Living fossils are $2 to $3 still. Collector's Tin Dinos still $2, and Super Fossil Digs are $1. Yeah, I'm not disappointed. All of your Fossil Dinos are kind of worth a little bit of something. Your Fossil Skull King is still worth something. LOL. In terms of like your fossil named cards, though, it gets pretty sad down here. All right. The Queen Dragoon, these are still $5.50. This card only still has the one printing all the way back from Galactic Overlord. Now, the thing was, this card was a card that would see play in, like, older formats as a generic rank 4, if I recall. That it's 2 level 4 monsters, dragon-type monsters you control, cannot be destroyed by battle except, Queen Dragoon. Once returning detached material from this card, target a level 5 or higher dragon in your graveyard and special summon it, but it cannot attack this turn or activate its effects. This card is incredibly balanced, but for everything that it brings to the table, it was never anything too crazy. Next up is the Lava Golem situation back here. We're still on 10 listings, and then your highest price is still $100. You have the one for 60, 75, you ramp on up to 80, 85. It is kind of messy out here just seeing where this deck is going in terms of its price point. All of your other copies of Lava Golem, except for the DTs down here, like still $27, that really hasn't changed. But as you're looking through like the rest of everything in terms of the Lava Golem department, yeah, the Speed Duel is maintaining its price point very, very, very erratically. We already talked about Hatronade earlier in the week, but I just wanted to pull this back up and show you that, hey, nothing has changed on these. We are still maintaining low quantities across the board here, and I don't think that we're going to see much of a cooldown on this. Maybe the Advent Calendar version will maintain some value. For those of you that haven't even looked at the Advent Calendar in quite some time, you know this set was an absolute meme. But now the Baguskas are $6. The Snowman Eaters are $7. The Heartland Dracos are still $2. The Hatronades in here are $6. And then you kind of start dipping down from here. Like the Valfrons, actually these peaked very high, and then they calmed down. The Lone Fires ran through at 70 cents. Your Ghost Reapers came through at 40 cents. There was so much value in just the penny stonks of this set for what it was. I'm still amazed. I really am. Joker's Night. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. You know these Joker's Nights? These Ultra Rares are still $9, and the Collector's Rares are still $27. Nothing has really changed on the market for this card. Now, do I expect some sort of change? No, I don't even know where they would reprint this, or if they would choose to reprint this right now. But this did give such a cool extension option in terms of, I guess, TCG exclusive out here to the nostalgia factor. You know, the Joker's Night did open up the door for the nostalgia pandering for, you know, Queen's Night. And it was really cool. I actually quite liked what they did here with Joker's Night for this, but if I'm looking at these price tags, and I'm still seeing $9 down here for these, and I don't even think I'm going to go too crazy on this, but once again, it is still a pretty good extender. It's also a level 5 warrior, so whatever shenanigans that you want to come up and play with here in terms of this, it's still pretty cool. Crossout Designator. So what are we holding here? Well, it looks like the secrets are finally starting to head on up to that fabled $10 mark. And I know a lot of people have been very excited for this. Problem is there's a lot of people that have the lines in the sand here, like $10 down here from Gamer's Choice. I don't think you're going to see this card break, you know, the $11, $12 point anytime soon, but you are seeing both versions of the card start to go up in price here, and you are seeing people, you know, pick up 1 to 2 copies at least, and you still have Gamer's Choice holding the line with both versions of this card. So good news. More and more people are picking up Crossout Designator. Is it going to, you know, tip over and go up in price crazily? Not anytime soon. You still have way too many copies on the market for that shift to occur. Your Topic Future Draco, by the way. When was the last time you looked at this card? Your market price just goes boop on down. I do see here $47, $50, $52. Yeah, this is pretty ridiculous in terms of what we're seeing here. Your ultras are still very cheap. Oh man. Yeah, these are $6 for, whew. The market was not very kind to this card post reprint. These are still kind of up. Interesting. Your reprints are actually $7. I didn't even notice that. Wow, the reprints are $7. Huh. Good stuff, Crystal Revenge. Punk cards. I just wanted to show these are still like $70. Ogre Dances are still 43s. Voxy Tunes are 12. Just kidding, those are ramping up to 20s. Okay, yeah, your punk stuff's still kind of doing its thing here. Tamaya's the United Dragon. God, these are still $10, $11. Nothing has really changed on this card. I don't think it will. Abomination's Prison. Up, and away. We crash down. Yeah, we're back down to the $4 mark. I think you're going to see the $4 mark stick around on this thing for a very long time. And then Starlight Perpetua. People are looking at this card as a cheap investment right now. Don't. They crashed down from $64. Now they're down to $55. I don't think that this is going to shoot up anytime soon in terms of price. Now, I gotta answer the most important question here. Do I think that Pot of Greed is worth picking up? A few people have brought up, with the pot collection coming legal in the fall, and there were 2 Pot of Greeds in there. A few people are like, well, it wouldn't make sense for them to print 2 Pot of Greeds unless it's one for you to play. So now people are starting to look at this, and they're going, is Pot of Greed actually going to come back sometime later this year? And I mean, the possibility is, it's Konami. Anything is entirely possible. So I just kind of wanted to point through here and go, 70 listings, 49 listings, 39. You're 8 on the Magic Roller versions. Thank you. These are the, this was the European version, before somebody asked. 26, 40, 28. In terms of your listings, I've looked in on some of these. You can check in on some of these yourself, but they move. It's not like there isn't some sort of like question to this. It's people are still picking up pot of green. I mean, obviously older format applications, sure, but it's interesting to see the interesting thought that we could see pot of greed return later in the year. So think about that for a little bit. So what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.